Hello, everyone. I'm Cheldin Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. Oh, my lovely friend is back for all of you. I'd love for him to introduce himself, his first and last name, and the name of his book.
I'm Louis Bezich, and I'm a men's health advocate with a focus on men over 50. I'm also a contributing writer to phillyvoice.com for 50 plus men, and the author of Crack the Code, 10 proven secrets that motivate healthy behavior and inspire fulfillment in men over 50. Hello, Cheldin.
Hello, my friend. Hello, my friend. You always provide such amazing insights in such a simplistic and digestible way to really allow for people to take active steps in living a healthier life. So we are so grateful for you. I know today that we're going to be talking about the importance of relationships and how that really connects to a healthier life. How in the world does relationships, so a lot of people think it's how they exercise or what they eat, but not necessarily even the relationships in their lives. So I'd love to have a conversation with you about that.
Well, sure. So what I really want to focus on is the power of conversation and how the power of conversation contributes to relationships. Because as you just mentioned, that my belief is, and there's a lot of literature out there and a lot of research that shows that health and happiness are all about your relationships. The most preeminent study of men's health ever, the Harvard study of adult development, found, and this is a 75-year and still ongoing research of men and generations of men, came to one basic conclusion, that it's your relationships that really make a difference in your ability to lead a healthy lifestyle.
Right. Relationships. Now, relationships are only grow stronger based on the conversations that they have within them, right? And being willing to start those conversations. Now, you and I are not, we are not shy or afraid of conversation, but there may be some people out there that conversation tends to be a little bit more of a struggle. What would you do to encourage them to create more conversations in their lives?
Well, first of all, we need to recognize the fact that men are known, quite frankly, as individuals who don't necessarily always, see conversation as a tool for their relationships, or not necessarily to go there. In fact, when stress happens, what a lot of us men do is we shut down, we go in the opposite direction, right? And that's not good. So, I really think that there's a power and that conversation is the key to building a strong, it's sort of like the platform of a strong and healthy relationship. And the key is, number one is, remember, it's a conversation. It's a two-way exercise. It's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. And so you need to think about a conversation as a way to share, as a way to grow, as a way to get other perspectives with the people that you love and you care about. And most importantly, really answer some important questions like, do we share the same values in life? Do we aspire to achieve the same things in life? Is our approach to our lives compatible? Because, if they're not, a conversation can frankly be, as we say in business, a crucial conversation where if there's some difficult topics, as opposed to running and hiding from them, we need to address them and really confront them. And so, conversation can serve such a wide variety of purposes and needs in our lives. And so often, of course, we overlook them. We overlook the obvious sometimes in our lives. And that's, my message to men when it comes to that.
Oh, well, I love that, because I think that there's, a pressure that's been put on conversations. Sometimes it's easier just not to deal, not to address, not to kind of attack things head on, but maybe just small things like you had mentioned, talking about, your values or what you believe, or starting conversations slowly, hoping that it increases and larger conversations can stem from that. I mean, I think the fact that you're addressing that an added benefit of talking, gentlemen, might be a better health. Might help.
Yeah. Exactly. So my prescription for guys out there, really 4 key things, right? Number one, create a culture, what I call a culture of conversation in your household and in your life. Conversation should be your go-to mechanism when it comes to confronting stress or issues, or the positive side, trips to be planned or fun things to do. I mean, there is no limit to the topics of the conversation. In fact, that's one of my second thing, is that nothing is off the table. Nothing is off the table. So that's number 2. Number 3 is, again, don't retreat, right? Engage, don't shut down, don't retreat. take a step back, realize that a conversation is a major tool in your toolkit. And then the final thing is number 4 is remember that sometimes it's not what you say,
Yeah.
how you say it.
How,
And trust me, I've learned that both from doing a lot of reading and the hard way, right? Because, you know, best of intentions sometimes get muddled in the words that come out of our mouths.
yes.
And, you know, in a value-laden conversation, that can be a killer. I've you know, done that in a business context in terms of labor negotiations and stuff like that. But it applies, you know, and what you say and how you say it and the body language and all that becomes very critical. But it, you know, it applies to our own lives and our own relationships as well.
Ah, I love those. These are 4 key things. I think that, you know, in really addressing the power of conversation as it relates to your relationships and as it relates to your health, if you don't address them, don't you carry them like you carry weight? Like, doesn't it like weigh on you in the way that can manifest itself in unhealthy, you know, scenarios?
An anchor around your neck, right?
Yeah,
And it's that ball that you carry that
yeah,
you need not to. And
yeah,
so that's why, again, our instincts as men are to shut down, to walk away, to just put it wherever. But
yeah,
we need to unpack it. We need to deal with it, and realize that at the end you'll feel better, right? You know,
better.
with all the you
Yes,
know, technology in the world and all the video games and everything else to entertain us.
yeah.
One of the most fulfilling things that you can do is have a conversation with another human being.
I absolutely love this. I love the 4 steps. I love the message behind it. I think it's so necessary today and moving forward. If people would like to have a conversation with you, my friend, if they want to connect with you, follow, fan, and like you, where would they find that information?
They can find me on 50plusmen.com. That's my website. You'll see copies of these videos and information about the book and anything you need to get in touch.
Okay, perfect. So no excuses. It's starting for all of you to start a conversation so you can
Yes.
feel better today. Thank you so much for joining me.
Great to see you, Cheldin.
Oh my goodness. Until next time, guys, I'm starting the weekend off in a positive way. We are giving you the information you need in order to feel better, one conversation at a time. From all of us here at This Is It TV, I'm Cheldin Bartlett Rumor, and we will see you soon. Take care.